Yabba dabba do, it's your boy Big Snoop Dogg, and you're watching Nardwuar's Video Vault. And you know what channel you on? Yeah, bitch, you bet not change the dizzle, my nizzle. Church.
Nardwuar. 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 Nardwuar.
See that? Takes concentration to put together a blunt. You getting that? Getting that Nardwuar? Snoop Dogg rolling the blunt on your show?
Oh yeah.
In record time.
Alright, you got your box.
30 seconds or less. Now I gotta put it in the microwave for 11 seconds. So I can trap all the ingredients. You hear me?
Waiting here for Snoop Doggy Dogg in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and you're watching Nardwuar's Video Vault.
What you doing?
You hear me? Now we can interview.
Check, check, check.
Mic check 1, 2.
Who are you?
Snoop D-O-double-G.
Snoop, welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Thank you for having me, Nardwuar. It's a pleasure and a treat to be here again with you.
Snoop Doggy Dogg, it's amazing. I've been interviewing you for 10 years now. Do you remember the first time I talked to you on the set of the movie Bones in 2000? 10 years!
I do remember that. This is where I shot Bones at in Vancouver.
And here we are 10 years later at the Hilton Hotel
In Vancouver, BC.
in Vancouver, BC, Canada. And people really have enjoyed our interviews over the years. Do you know that, Snoop?
Yeah, because they've been rather different, you know what I'm saying? Because most guys who interview me don't have as much personality as you, don't have as much, you know, courageousness. You know, you courageous and you got a lot of personality, so it brings the best out of me and you at the same time.
Well, thank you for the kind words, Snoop Dogg. And I want to say our interviews have inspired people. Check out this. Cartoonist Mitch Clem drew this drawing of me, and look who's in the corner.
Oh no, Big Snoop Dogg. I like that. He got James Brown on the bottom too, huh?
And Tommy Chong.
Wow, what a combination.
And Nardwuar the Human Serviette right in the middle.
And you're bigger than everybody else.
Well, to a lot of people I am now, because check it out. Turn this over and look also what Mitch Clem drew.
Nardwuar, the Canuck.
Nardwuar the Canuck.
So you're a Vancouver Canuck.
I am Nardwuar the Canuck from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. I was wondering, Snoop, when is the interview going to happen at your house? I've been trying to set this up for 3 years because you kindly said the last time I talked to you I could interview you at your house.
You are more than welcome to come to my house. You just got to get a ticket and come see me. Get at my partner. He'll let you know how to get through the, door. Once you get through the door, you get past the dogs, and you get to me.
'Cause I have been trying to set it up for 3 years. Haven't had too much luck.
Well, I'm going to make that happen for you, OG, because, I got love for you in that jacket you wearing right now.
Thank you so much, Snoop Doggy Dogg. Snoop Dogg, speaking of wearing stuff and jerseys and stuff, I saw that you were wearing a Maple Leafs hockey jersey in 1993 on Arsenio Hall.
Yeah, because the maple leaves reminded me of a chronic leaf, so I was representing that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that the Canada flag was so close to the chronic leaf. I just liked the way it looked, so I was representing it, and it was blue.
But that's amazing. That's some OG hockey stuff, like 93 repping the Leafs.
I was repping the Leafs. I was repping the Penguins. I was repping the Oilers. Everybody. I was the first rapper to wear hockey jerseys in videos, on stage, everywhere I went. That was my look, you know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to do something that was different, and I respected hockey because hockey is a tough sport, and it takes a real man to play hockey, so I was trying to be different by doing that.
Snoop Doggy Dogg, what about the movie Black Ice, Willie O'Ree, that hockey movie?
I really wanted to do that movie. I hope they do it, man. Willie O'Ree, I had a chance to meet him, man. He's a great guy, you know what I'm saying, and very in depth. He was one of the greatest guys to ever slide across that ice, you know what I'm saying. He paved the way for a lot of these, hockey players that's doing what they're doing. So I really would like to see that story come to life.
Snoop, one of the times I was trying to talk to you is when you were doing Hockey Night in Canada. I was trying to get down to LA, but you were busy doing Hockey Night in Canada. What do you remember about that? You rapped on Hockey Night in Canada to Bob Cole.
I mean, that's what it's all about, man. I mean, Snoop Dogg is an international individual who loves people, and people love Snoop Dogg for who he is. I can connect and communicate with any world or any realm of people. And hockey is a great sport, and I fell in love with it. And once I fell in love with it, I started to get more into it. So whenever they called on me to do things like interviews on Hockey Night, why not?
And you did that rap to Bob Cole, which was great. Like, that's the equivalent of being like a Monday Night Football. That's big hockey night in Canada.
Yes, sir. I mean, that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm Big Snoop Dogg.
And Snoop Dogg, you have the song called Serial
Killer.
Killer. And speaking of Serial Killer, the song, you mentioned Watts in it. What can you tell the people about the Watts Prophets and their record?
Wow, you got the Watts Prophets album? This is heavy. This record right here was a lot of talking. They did a lot of talking, but the way they talked over the music and the things that they said and just the...
In 1971, too, like rapping black in a white world.
Yeah, they was going hard. I remember the song Hello Niggas. That was a hell of a song on there, you know what I'm saying? It was just, they had a hell of a bass sound to it, the piano. I mean, it was just, it symbolized what we were going through in America as African Americans at the time, and this was a very, very strong record. And I'm glad that you brought this, Nard, because this is a piece of history that people need to know about.
And DJ Quick has sampled it, too. Have you ever thought of sampling it or anything like that?
I don't have the record. Maybe if I had the record, I could sample it.
That's for you, Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Oh, Ward, I appreciate it. Now I can't sample it.
Speaking of dirty things, Snoop Doggy Dogg, Blowfly, you finally met him. Years ago, here at the Hotel in 2002, I showed you my Blowfly record, which you took.
I had to take it because, I mean, Blowfly, Clarence Reed is a favorite of mine, and he's been in my household since I was a kid, so I finally fucking met him, you know, via you putting me back in the world of loving Blowfly again. I met Tom, Uncle Tom, his drummer, and he came to my show and he hung out with me for about 4 or 5 hours, and we just had a great time. He talked to me, he rapped to me, he talked shit about everybody that was with me. I mean, he was just the guy that I thought he was.
Snoop Doggy Dogg, what can you tell the people about this VHS cassette right here? I was curious, did you put this out?
Oh my, Kev. This is what the fuck I've been trying to find. My Smoke Fest Volume 1. This is the first one I ever put out, cuz. Look, this is the first one that I put out. This is my first movie that I directed, put up the money for, shot it. See what it say on the back? Writer, director, and executive producer Snoop Doggy Dogg.
You don't even have a copy yourself?
No, I don't. I did this with Donald Randall, who was Dolomite's, Rudy Ray Moore's manager at the time when he was alive.
Now, check out where I got this right there. You took the wrapping away. This is quite amazing. Look where it started. It started here. 50 cents? It started at 50
records for $14.95.
And it ended up at
50 cent at Lily's book.
In Vancouver, it went to 50. I thought it was anything 50 cents for your actual VHS.
That's dope.
So would you like this too, Snoop Doggy Dogg?
Gladly give you $1 for it.
Wow, okay, we'll do that then.
Compensated for your time and your troubles. I've been looking for this shit, homie, on some real shit. I've really been trying to find. This is my first one. I found Volume 2. They got Volume 2. You can get that anywhere. This shit right here is rare. This the one where I directed it. I shot it. I got in trouble behind this shit, too. There's some shit on there that's raw and uncut.
Now it's back in your hands for nobody to see ever again, right, Snoop?
Nardwuar.
Snoop, do you know the band The Gourds at all? They have a song called Gin and Juice. Do you know the band The Gourds?
I know the Gourds. They redid my shit. They on some country shit, and they hard in the motherfucker. I fucks with them. I like them. They redid my shit on the country with a twist on it.
Well, anything else you want to add to the people out there at all, Snoop Doggy Dogg?
I just want to say to all the peoples in Vancouver, BC, I love and appreciate y'all for supporting me for so long and just always being a place of relaxation for myself and a comfort zone whenever I want to get away and just want to be to myself and enjoy some good BC bud. Vancouver's always the place to be.
And also, I'm happy that I was able to help you out and get that VHS for you. My friend Leora actually found the VHS, the Smoke Fest VHS.
Hey, Leora, good looking out. You's a bad motherfucker for that, man. I've been really trying to find it. I actually went on eBay and tried to buy this shit from a motherfucker that was going to sell it to me for like $40. And I'm glad I bought it for $1. Leora, you's a real motherfucker.
And also the Watts Prophets, too. I'm glad you enjoyed that.
Now, that's heavy. Be on the look for, now, that's going to be on my next album. You're going to hear some of that, so I'm going to have to give you a shout-out on my next album. So look on the credits on the back. A double shout-out to my nephew from Vancouver. You know what I'm saying? The Canuck, Mr. Nard, Stay Hard, Ward.
Well, thanks so much, Snoop. Keep on rocking in the free world and doot-doodaloot-doo.
Doot-doot. Yeah. Rock out with your cock out.